This video covers the CareerOneStop website and how you could use it for your career research project. There are a couple of ways to get to CareerOneStop. You can get there from the Sci-Fair Library webpage or just Google it. The first thing to notice is that CareerOneStop is sponsored by the U.S. Department of Labor and published by the state of Minnesota. Always carefully evaluate information you find online, but take it from a librarian. You can trust this website. CareerOneStop has lots of different areas. You'll probably find the Explore Careers section the most useful thing for your career research, so we'll come back and take a look at this tab in more detail in a minute. The Find Training menu connects you to education and training programs. You can also use it to figure out education costs and the right career path for you. The Job Search menu has tools to help you find a job. Search for jobs anywhere in the country, or find help with resumes, cover letters, and interview skills. The Find Local Help menu will connect you to community resources like special programs, workforce development, unemployment benefits, and other community services. The Toolkit has some great ways to explore careers, like comparison tools and industry information. Also check out the Resources For menu. There are resources specifically for veterans, young adults and older workers, workers with disabilities, and more. Let's revisit the Explore Careers menu. There are helpful tools here to assess which career is right for you and research different industries. But to get in-depth information on a career, use the Occupation Profile search. Type in the career you're researching. There will be some autocomplete suggestions, but if you don't see your career match, just ignore them for now. You can type in a specific city or zip code for location, but start broad by using Texas as your location. If you didn't choose one of the autocomplete suggestions, choose your specific career match on the next page. If you still don't see what you're looking for, use something more general. For example, if I wanted to be a neonatal nurse, I would probably choose the Registered Nurses page and look for more detailed information on neonatal nursing further along in my research. Let's walk through what you'll find on a CareerOneStop occupation profile page. It'll start with a job description and video with a brief introduction to the career. The Projected Employment and Outlook sections tell you about job growth and demand. You can start searching for jobs right away using the Find Job Openings option in Outlook. If you chose a state in the Occupation Profile search, you can compare that state's data to national data in projected employment. This tells us that the job market for nurses is growing much faster in Texas than it is nationwide, a good indication that this is a good location to try and find a nursing job. To look at another state's data, use the Compare Projected Employment option. The Typical Wages section reports lowest, median, and highest salary for nurses in Texas. If you click See More Wages, you'll get a chart comparing those to wages across the U.S. and in specific metro areas in Texas. For example, registered nurses are paid higher in the Houston metro area than they are compared to the rest of the state. Other areas on the Occupation Profile page cover the education, licenses, or certificates you'll need. You'll also learn about the activities you'd be doing day-to-day on the job, as well as the knowledge, skills, and abilities you'll want to develop to succeed in that career. Finally, you'll see some related occupations to explore similar careers that might interest you. To download everything from your occupation profile, use the Download menu at the bottom of the page to save it as a PDF. Just note that it won't save the employment or wage comparison charts. If you have questions about CareerOneStop or career research, contact a librarian.